Arabic.
Okay.
Give it. Say it in Arabic.
Anfal 60. وَإِذُ لَهُمْ مَنْ إِسْتَطَعْتُمْ مِنْ قُوَّةٍ وَمِنْ رِبَاطِ الْخَيْلِ تُرْهِبُونَ بِهِ عَدُوَّ اللَّهِ وَعَدُوَّكُمْ
Stop bro
وَآخَرِينَ
saying
مِنْ دُونِهِ.
what is the meaning of ترهبون in English. عايز ترجمة حرفية. أيوه.
وَتُرْهِبُونَ بِهِ عَدُوَّ.
Give him a literal translation. He wants a literal translation
Terrorize
of the
them.
verse. Give him the literal translation. He wants Samir to do it. Samir, give him a literal translation. Each word.
Each word of what?
The verse. Give a literal translation.
You told me to. You said I should. You told me I should read the ayah in Arabic. Now you don't want Arabic.
No.
You want
He's
me to
asking
read
you
it in
the
what?
Oh
meaning of
no.
it in English.
I want the literal meaning of ترهبون in English.
And wait for them.
What is the meaning of ترهبون? Do you know or you don't?
The
Let me
ayah
add a
has.
disclaimer. Let me add a disclaimer
I don't
quickly.
even understand
Brother
why this
Saif,
question is being asked.
Brother Saif memorized the Quran in Arabic. So when he wants to point a word out, he would prefer it in Arabic, and he wants you to be on the same page. So please do not point that back at him. The only reason he wants you to be on the same page. So he wants you to translate literally Turhubuna, which you read it in the Quran.
So you read it first. Do you know what it means?
Samir knows how to read Arabic, but he doesn't understand Arabic.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So
مكتوب قدامه حروف إنجليزي يعني عربي بحروف إنجليزي.
okay.
So okay. I was my internet was so you people started by saying I don't know how to read Arabic and stuff.
No.
So I read Arabic
ترهبون.
and
Translate the word.
Guys, please.
Translate the word.
ترهبون من رهب الإرهاب. ترهب يرهب إرهابا إرهاب.
Yeah.
أنتم بنص القرآن إرهابيين وترجموا له حرفيا.
So the literal meaning of it, it's to terrorize from the word like the terrorism. This is what your Quran is saying. From the text of your Quran, this is the terrorism.
إرهاب
there's even a
means
specific
terrorism. Terrorism means إرهاب.
there is even a specific ayah for that.
Oh, he's proud of
ترهبون
it.
بهم عدو.
He's proud of it.
So it says ترهبون بهم عدو. ترهبون بهم عدو. ترهبون بهم
عدو الله وعدوكم.
عدو الله وعدوكم. Yeah, terrorize them. Yeah, that's it.
Terrorize them.
So yeah, that's what it says. Terrorize
Who are them? Who are them?
all the kuffar. Terrorize the kuffar who do not believe in Allah and the last day.
إرهابي.
Yeah.
شكرا.
Yeah. So
And
why
so
are
what's
you upset that we called you why are you upset that we called you a terrorist when your religion tells you to be a terrorist?
even did I tell
yes,
you that?
You said you guys want a Muslim in here.
Okay, so the question
no,
is
Samir, wait, Samir. You said you guys want a Muslim in here who apologizes for Islam, but when I come in, you guys call me a terrorist. Well, your Quran says the terrorist. So,
Wallahi, you
that's
reminded me something very sweet. Turhibuna bihim aduwa. Install fear into the hearts of the
it means to
kuffar.
terrorize them. Terrorize them with fear.
So
that's
what the Quran
don't
says.
say you're calling me a terrorist. This is what your God tells you to do.
I never cared about that.
You said that
so,
to us.
Yeah,
you said when I tell you what Islam says, you call me a terrorist.
No, what I said is that according to your own translation of what terrorism is, but if it is in accordance to what the Quran says and it means that I'm a terrorist, wallahi, that's something very sweet. And
Samir,
That's very sweet. والله.
Yeah.
That's very sweet. You're a cute
ترهبون بهم عدو الله وعدوكم. That's a very sweet ayah.
Samir, what is the definition of terrorist?
Yeah, so the definition of terrorist, the word terrorist comes from the word terror, to terrify.
What is the definition of terrorist? Don't give me the history. What is the definition?
Wait. I have to go to the roots of the word. So the word terrorism comes from the word terror, which means to terrify someone. So terrorism is to terrify someone.
What is the definition of a terrorist? I'm not asking you about
can you let me speak? Can you let me? Okay. So a terrorist is a person who terrifies another person. For example, when a thief sees a policeman, a thief is terrorized. So who is a policeman to a thief? A policeman is a terrorist. So, for example, a good example. So let's say the one for the policeman, that's a very good definition. So a policeman is a terrorist to a
Okay,
thief.
okay, I got
Yeah.
the point. We
So
got
that's
the
the meaning
point.
of yes.
Now, Samir, based upon all what you told me, what you will do as a Muslim in Islamic State, everything that you mentioned, from killing us to everything else, if you're under Islamic State, do you think that's not being a terrorist?
That's it.
By you trying to put fear in our heart?
That's Islamic code. That's the blueprint. That's
I'm not
Islamic
talking about
code.
Islam. I'm talking about you. All you define.
Yeah, according to it.
So according to your
terrorizing
definition,
terrorizing the kuffar is part of Islam, bro. So if you say the terrorist,
so you are a terrorist.
Yeah, we don't. Muslims are terrorists because the Quran tells them so. So if you say that terrorism,
I did not hear you. Can you repeat it louder? A Muslim is what?
turhibuna bihim adu Allah wa aduwakum. That ayah, it's very sweet. So it means terrorize those who the adu, the enemies of Allah.
Bro,
What is a Muslim?
about
And
Quran
what
reading.
is a Muslim? Repeat what you said about a Muslim.
So it says, the ayah says, turhibuna bihim adu Allah wa aduwakum. Terrorize the enemies of Allah and your own enemies. So who are the enemies of Allah? Whoever does not believe in kalimatu la ilaha illa Muhammad Rasulullah, that is an enemy of Allah. And the Prophet says,
terrorism. I get you the definition of terrorism from the FBI official website.
Who is the FBI in Islam?
I'm not
ولا
saying
يلزمه يا جرجس، هو بيعتقد بالاسلام بي اي. لا عنده الاسلام بي اي. اف بي اي
Who is
يفرق
this?
معاه.
Who is the
دقنه
who is the
من دقنه
FBI
يا
in
جرجس تشوفه
Islam?
مكتوب